Okay, welcome to step 3, implementing protection action plan. So in this assessment, there's this is a type of assessment where you can use your own Windows 10 machine or your Mac OS. If you have access to a real firewall, you can use that one too. But I'll show you how to do it on your actual Windows machine, which will be it will be a host-based firewall system, but it's the same. It'll be enough for you to complete this assessment. So, and then we'll go on to the next part. So we'll start with step 1. With step 1, what we're going to do is we need to back up, and all we need to demonstrate on this particular assessment is we're just going to the search and type go to Control Panel and open that. And if you're on Windows 11 or 10, you just go to Control Panel and then large icons and click on Backup Restore and Windows 7. It's actually, even though it's older type of backup solution, it's really good. It's amazing. So then you click on Windows Backup has not been set. That's good because we're going to set it up. So select on select that Setup Backup. At this stage, all you could take a screenshot and you'd be able to submit that. And then step 1 would have been completed. But just to show you what happens is that you get, depending on your system that you've got, you can select one of these backups hard drives. So I've got a few different hard drives on my system that I can back up on, or you can save to a network. This is perfect for a screenshot so that you can submit your assessment for step 3. And step 3, implement protection plan, and it's question 1, which is step 1. So that's all your backup. Now, if you've got if you're using Mac OS or if you're using something else, Apple, the Mac OS has its own backup solution. It's a really simple solution. If anyone needs help with that, just let me know and I can arrange that. I can arrange a demonstration, but it's really simple. The next part is step 2. Secure the network using a firewall. You can also use Windows operating system for this. And all you need to do is just in the search area, just type firewall. And you've got Windows Defender Firewall and Advanced Security. That pops up. Okay. And you get this screen here. Now, my firewall is being operated by Kaspersky. Kaspersky has its own internal firewall. But if you've only got Windows 10 or you can even use one of your particular anti-firewall or your firewall or your anti-malware. It's up to you. If you've got access to a real firewall, for example, I just recently did a video on NDN firewall that you can even use a firewall on your local your NBN device has some sort of firewall device on it, but like on Windows 10 it's really easy. You can come into here and select inbound rules and you can create a new rule on Windows 10, and right here if you complete that, do a screenshot, that'll be sufficient for you to be assessed as complete on this particular task. So it says install. Step 2 says secure the network using a firewall. Install and configure a firewall to control incoming and outgoing traffic. Take a screenshot of the process and submit them below. So that, if you do this one, it means that you've installed it. If you wanted to, I'll give you an example of Kaspersky's firewall, which is the one I run. Just go over here, and you can click on firewall somewhere. I think security. Just move that out of the way. There's the firewall over here. And so there's packet rules. It's on. I can select some rules here, and then I can select some solutions there. So create some packet rules. So that's a bit of a on Windows firewall. It's that simple. It's not that big. It's not a huge task. You can do that, and you'll be marked as complete. If you wanted to, you could log into your NBN device. Or if you wanted to follow I've got a video that I've created, which is creating an NDN, which is on a virtual machine, and I can give you a quick demonstration on that too if you like. So I'm just going to load that up. So yeah, I've got Windows 10 here, and I have Endian. So I'll just this took about an hour to complete. It's a little bit of a challenging one, but this is a real firewall. And it's a network-based firewall, whereas the Windows 10 is a host-based firewall. You can certainly see if you'd like to create this firewall, and then I'm just going to run it now so you can have a quick look. So that's running in the background. Yep, and that's Endian firewall running. And then if I go to Windows 10, Windows 10 will be protected by this firewall. If I go into here and just I can't remember my password the best of times. What is it? What have I got there? Ah, see, I was wrong. Hopefully it's that one. Nope. I'll eventually get there. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I know which one it is. Not my real password, by the way. I think that's it. No, okay. I don't like the look of this. Looks like I might not be able to log in, but we'll see how that works. But yeah, so you can see here that the firewall has been set up. I've got a green zone, which is the local area that this firewall is protecting, and the red area is it's supposed to simulate the internet. Okay, that looks like that's moving along. Yep, there we go. That's good. For a minute there, I thought the password was not going to work. It would have been embarrassing. Yeah, and now I will select. I'm going to log into the firewall using a web-based application like Microsoft Edge. So that's Endian is a Linux-based network. So it's Linux, but it's it's Linux, but it's a network-based firewall. So all that network traffic has to go through it, and it's not a very nice looking firewall, but you can go into it through Windows 10. And I'm just waiting for it to load. So I just put in the IP address and hope that it works. Yeah, it does. So that's good. You can use VMware to set up something like that. If you need help, I've got the video that I can have up and running. Now I have no idea what this password is. I think it's Okay, try again. Okay, eventually we'll get there. I'm just going to press pause and I'll come back after I find it. Okay, that was another painful 5 minutes. That's just the password. I went in the end. What my strategy was just go through a list of what I thought the passwords were, and then I just happened to be the second one, which I would swear that I did put that before, but anyway. But that's what the firewall looks like right there. Click on firewall, and we can go to different. I think there's even firewall diagram. Interzone traffic, port forwarding. There's just so many things here. It's just so cool. And you can even have a look at a live log of things that are happening. So yeah, that you could do that if you like, and I'll send that link over to you if you want to set something up like that. But if you don't, no problems. You can just use your Windows Windows-based Windows firewall, or you can use your it could be Kaspersky. I don't know what anti-malware you have, what firewall solution. That'll work. That'll be fine. The next item, which is step 4, question 7. So that's question 7. I know that I've got that I can see in front of me here. So question 7, step 4, conduct network segmentation as required. Now, because if you're studying this online on your own, you might not have access to labs. You might not have access to an instructor that can and give you some some exercises you can do together. There is a compromise that we have, and that compromise is, let me just bring that page. I've got here, you can use a tool called draw, so draw.io, and you can draw the network segmentation as long as you can describe, as long as you can tell us what and how to segment to a network. And just a bit of a rundown here. We've got, so I've segmented into different zones. Now, if you've got a virtual machine environment, kind of a bit like I've got with the VMware, if you set something up like this, that'll be great. I mean, you'd be demonstrating that if you wanted to do a video or do screenshots. If not, this screenshot of your network segmentation of a diagram is perfect. It's more than enough to be able to complete that part of that assessment. So I've segmented these sections. One is a workstation zone. The other one is a server zone. The other one's a demilitarized zone. Internet public access. I've got a scene, which a Splunk is one of those. I even have a honeypot there. And I have a server zone. So basically, you have to demonstrate, you have to show us that you understand what network segmentation is. We're segmenting, we're isolating roles and resources according to what they're trying to do, what they're trying to set out. Workstation, I just want to do my work. I want to write reports. I want to program. I want to create videos. I want to write emails. The server zone, this is where I'm going to put Active Directory. I'm going to put a file server. So the role is to put resources that everyone can access remotely. And I've got a demilitarized zone, which is an area where the world can access it, because I've got my web server there. I'll need to put a WAF in front of it, which is a web application firewall, to protect against this horrible person here who's trying to steal stuff from us, or trying to damage our network. So the role of this zone is to provide a service to the public, but protect my internal network. And you can see that I've got firewalls protecting my router. The router is allowing or blocking or allowing access to my demilitarized zone from my workstations from inside, who need to configure the web servers, but also blocking this guy here, and that's what the firewall is doing as well. And so hopefully you take a screenshot of something like this, create your own design, draw.io, so draw.io, free. You can save all your files on Google. It's an amazing drawing tool. It's like you can get something similar and pay like $50 a month or something, and this is even better than that. So that's all you need to do for conduct a network segmentation as required task, and then just drop the files into the upload area, and you'll be good. The last one that I'll be demonstrating today is question 9, which is step 5: perform an update. This is really as simple as you get. You just search on a Windows device, update, click for updates. I probably have an update I need to do. No, it says I'm up to date. So just check for updates. If there's an update, download it. But basically, you just want to do a screenshot here. You want to show us that you know how to update a system. When it arrives, I'm up to date, so this is not a really good example. Maybe I can show you something a bit better in my virtual machine, since I've got it up and running. I've got my Windows 10 machine, virtual machine. Actually, this might work. Just update. And again, if you have a Mac OS or if you've got Linux, you can just Google it and say, how do I update? And it will tell you. So check for updates. Believe it or not, I'm updated. I'm updated. It looks like I'm updated for the virtual machine as well. I mean, it's trying to get me to upgrade to Windows 11, but I don't want to on this virtual machine. So I'll just tell that to buzz off. Get the updates as soon as available. So yeah, so you can do a screenshot of this area, submit it, and you'll be marked as complete. All right, so I think that's that'll conclude. Now, if you have any additional questions, if you need any further assistance, just please let me know and I can create some videos. I am going to create a video series on the assessments, but for the time being, anyone who needs further assistance on these these kind of assessments, they're here. You can watch them, but just email me directly. And for those who don't have my email, just let me get one for you all so you can see it. You don't need to memorize it, but it's you can send it directly to me. I'll give you my my official email as well, but just in case, right? So I'm going to do this instead. I think that's better, right? Now, I'll always answer this one because it's on my phone, but I'll also get you the official email address for ECQ as well. And my email at Equinum College is this. Always struggle with the spelling for this one. There we go. So you can absolutely, send it to both. I think is a good idea, so that I'll definitely get it. But you can send it to that as well, and I'll respond from that email as well. But maybe send it to both. So I'll be sure to send that out to you. But in the meantime, if you need any help or assistance with anything else, you can reach out directly to me on any of the assessments, or you know what, not only the assessments. If there's a particular topic that you want more explanation on, whatever in cybersecurity, I can be able to help you. You can reach out to me for questions. My specialty is Cisco. So I've got a master's in cybersecurity, so anything cybersecurity related, Microsoft Active Directory. You know what? To be honest, whatever you like, I'll help you out with. I'm even learning AI as well. So if you need any assistance AI, the only thing that I'm not that great at is cloud-based technologies. I'm getting better at it, or programming. I'm not that crash up, but I can help you. I can still help you. But pretty much anything else, just come out and reach out to me directly. You don't need to reach out to anyone else. You can just email me straight away, and I'll be able to assist you straight away for you. But in the meantime, it's a pleasure to meet you, and hopefully our paths will cross again. Hopefully I'll be able to assist you even further down the track. Thanks. Have a great and have an amazing weekend, and I'll hopefully speak to you soon.